Some of the highlights from earlier. Mao Saigo leading the Player of the Year race. This to get off to a great start.
And I think she is probably one of the best putters on the LPGA throughout those numbers.
Major champion won the Chevron Championship just like Jennifer Kupcho did back in 2022. Kupcho, after a par at 1 at the toughest hole on the course, the second.
It's such a brutal second shot. The green is surrounded. Longer iron is very impressive.
She would make that for birdie. Se-Young Kim well ahead of the pack, teeing off nearly 2 hours ahead of the final pair. Suddenly Se-Young Kim in contention. Nelly trying to get into contention. Some early bogeys, but an eagle at 9. This at 13.
Well, something like an eagle at the 9th hole can really help propel a play.
Playing in the final pair, has moved into a share of the lead. She plays the 4th.
A little bit of work left to do for a par, but she's been up to the challenge. We saw her make a few of those.
Jong-Eun Lee 5 is at 5 under. She plays the 7th. Very crowded leaderboard with Il-Hee Lee, the veteran. This is Ayaka Budaway playing the par 4 6th. How about this pairing with her and Saigo?
Well, I think it's a very comfortable.
We're at the 5th. Now leading alone, Jennifer Kupcho.
Nice.
She'll have a putt to add to that lead.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did over at 4. Made a putt the same length for par.
That was not going to...
No, that was a mystery.
She doesn't miss many, but 14. She's going to drop 2. Final pair, and what would this mean, Mel, for Il-Hee Lee?
She needs to get something going.
Has been a rough start.
Time player, just her 2nd start of the season. Se-Young for double.
People will be sunbathing in this, Grant.
Wow.
Look out. This bunched up leaderboard. Saigo's pretty good herself. This is young Mary Liu. 2nd year on the LPGA Tour. Playing with Nelly Korda. Opportunity for her to see the world's #1 up close.
It's a great experience for her to actually see.
Here, it's like Karen said, you got to get the par 5s. And it is turning a little left to the flag. If it goes any, but as Karen said, you got to go ahead and hit these a little firmer than you did the last 2 days.
Se-Young Kim, 2nd at the par 3.
I think this is a shot she might fancy trying to make.
Well, it's maybe going to be that kind of a day. Nelly Korda for birdie at the 17th. Well, that'll help. And again,
98 yards, probably playing about high 108, 109, back into the wind. Straight up in the air. It's all about controlling the spin here. 96 yards back into that same wind, just a foot away. That's a little more left, a lot more high up in the air.
How big was that one?
I think
17th, just 76 yards. Needs something special to have a chance to win.
Just a little flick with a sand wedge. Whoa!
That's special. Se-Young Kim is not out of it. Here is Gino Titakun at the 17th.
.58-degree wedge.
To the 8th in Il-hee Lee.
Great shot, Scott.
Oh,
what a shot.
just what she needed. Jennifer Kupcho leading, second at the 8th.
Another really good shot.
That was a beauty as well, right there.
Two opportunities there missed.
She's ranked outside the top 1,400 in the Rolex rankings.
Funny game, isn't it?
Mooney He has fought her way back from oblivion on the LPGA priority list.
Tough act to follow with what we've just seen from Se-Young Kim.
Yeah.
But I think this is one that...
Second at the par 5, one back.
Oh.
Hee Im in her second season from Korea is to get 9 under. And she's got a few holes left. Her champion. This at the 9th for birdie.
Didn't have a chance. I mean, that was not good.
And this is one of the very best putters in the world. Se-Young Kim is in with a 65. 9th, Mao Saigo for birdie.
Got to move left.
And Saigo's back.
This is just a 5-iron for Kupcho. On a great line, got to go a little.
Oh, it did.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shot. What a shot. Doing what you have to do when you have her length and her skill set.
Had a great chance to win last year when Linnea Strom shot 60 on Sunday to win it. This is the German Aline Crowder at the short 17th where Se-Young Kim made ace.
Left to right, birdie and a bogey on the front. Some good opportunities missed on the front.
First time she's ever missed back-to-back cuts on the LPGA Tour. This is more like Ayaka. The veteran from Korea, 36 years old, now a part-time player battling shoulder problems the last several years. Il-hee Lee.
Some of the screen is shielded for Il-hee playing from the left half of this fairway.
She's coming off her first birdie of the day. And
Too much with the golf ball. First half of this putt is severely downhill. A lot of moisture on this green, so it's slowing up these putts for the players. It's difficult to judge them right now.
this is an incredible story. She would be the longest long shot. Well, a foot away is in that bunker at 11, Jim.
That's a pretty good little shot right there.
On your own putting skills by the end of the week.
How about this second for Saigo?
Misty rain too, Mel, isn't it? It just makes it more difficult.
Okay. All's well that ended well for Kupcho. Big par putt for her.
See how well she kept her head down on that? That's key.
You can't get a more straightforward chip here. Get it on the ground quick. Ooh.
And now Il Healy for another birdie.
See if she learned anything from Cup Cho's putt. She certainly did.
Incredible. What a fight back from Il Healy, where she started the day. LPGA Tour. If she were to get it done. Saigo, fourth.
Got to get this up and down to have any chance.
But only one, it appears. Birdied the last hole to get into that playoff at the Chevron, that five-way playoff. Lie and up ahead. Ayaka boot away to tie the lead at 12 under.
Good looking stroke. Held her follow through. Ooh, she liked it.
She came. Got a putt here for Japan's Miyu Yamashita to get to 10 under. Can't count her out yet. 16's tough with that whole location back.
Short pin is that it's supposed to be about 10 yards wide at the front, but it's not because of these slopes. It's only about 6 or 7. This has got to sit. It's going to be a tricky putt there. And the way she's coming in will kind of guide you that way if you're not careful. This has come out really high. Looks to be on a really good line. She's coming up and out of these putts pretty quickly, I've noticed, especially on these 6 to 10 footers. She needs to keep that head down a little bit. Right to left. The wind's off the right. Yeah, well done.
Tracks where the previous players had putted. It swings this thing hard left early, and then it straightens out the end. It's all about, it's not that fast coming down the slope, though.
Took a little bobble as the ball made the transition from the fringe to the green.
Yeah, there's a lot of dew on us. She can hit this.
Oh, she's got to feel that the putting gods are really against her today, because nothing has really gone her way, Jim, on the greens.
What do you think? Solheim Cup captain one day, maybe?
This has come out really low. I'm trying to run it up there a bit. She's done really well there, I must say. I didn't think she was going to be able to get it that close. It's got to go.
In LPGA history, Saigo at 14.
When you're golfing all the time and you're hitting balls all the time and putting, you know full well if it's just slightly off. Whereas if you haven't played for a while, it can be.
This a birdie attempt from off the green at 14.
Yeah, I thought she might putt it, but she's going to chip it.
Good move, Jim, chipping it.
Especially if you can chip it like Ayaka.
I feel with this pin just 7 on, you've got to pitch this around the front. At least flirt with it. Just right at the flag.
This is second at 15 for Saigo.
He almost hit a really good shot, but how about this one right here? Oh, who needs a putter?
Well, if they're not going in from on the green, then one LPGA title to her credit came 4 years ago at this time of year. And a nice week for Wei Ling.
About 20 feet, not a lot of movement in this, but the problem is, with all the traffic that's gone through this hole today, there's a lot of footprints by the hole.
Okay.
Wow.
She's missed some chances in the last hours.
20 feet. Might move to her right a little bit. I wouldn't keep this outside the hole, though. Keep it left edge.
Are you kidding?
Wow. And
Here's Kupcho.
that's from the upslope. Nicely judged.
The problem with this is that the green is elevated, so she's going to have to get this up quick and carry onto the green. She played that quite well. Just skidded on this moisture that's just sitting on the green. No.
Yeah, I got to carry it about 30 feet onto the green. That came out a little lower than I think she wanted.
Boy, that was a good try, though.
Moving to her left ever so slightly. Tricky one to read. But
Well,
not for her.
Wow.
brush-ins for par on these greens.
Especially not when you lead in a golf tournament as well. Hope she cleaned that up nicely.
A little frustrating there. Looked to be a good stroke, though.
Still got a chance. So does Il-Hee Lee. Good tee shot at 16 or second.
With her low ball flight, this back pin, she can probably skip this up a little bit. Tried for her. There's only 3 past this pin. It's a very, very difficult pin placement to get up to because you've got to pitch it at least 116. Sucks on a really good line. It's all the way back there.
What a great shot.
A top 10 would get her into next week's Meyer LPGA Classic in Michigan. Saigo for birdie at 17. Well, if you eagle...
Oh, yeah.
How about this?
She definitely has a determined look about her. Yep, well done there.
This is going right at it. Hit a little fade in there. It was very nice.
R5 18th. Chisato Iwai. A winner 2 weeks ago in Mexico. Rookie from Japan. This for an eagle.
Just holding the follow through like she likes it. Of course. Oh, she was walking after it like she thought she'd made it as well.
Il-Hee Lee for birdie. And the story up to the 18th and Budaway second.
174. I believe that's a 7-iron. That's turning just a little left of the hole. Not bad, though.
Confident she's feeling right now.
All right, this for the moment to tie the clubhouse lead. Budaway comes up about a foot short. Another good week for her after a couple of missed cuts. Finish at minus 11.
This is just a 7-iron.
Wow. She just keeps delivering.
But what a moment.
Wow. Well, it's on the putter of Jennifer Kupcho now.
Well, she hit it exactly where she aimed it. It was a good putt.
In the Jersey mist, a drought ends. Jennifer Kupcho is a winner again on the LPGA Tour. She wins the ShopRite LPGA Classic, presented by Acer, with a walk-off birdie.